Hey guys, Ryan the Fan Guy here. Today we're going to learn how to convert a Casablanca Intellitouch fan to single speed. So what you do here is, I know the Intellitouch is not present, but it is on the fan. So first cut off the Intellitouch. Next, under the light, go into bulb, take off the light scripts, move the light into the fan. Then you don't really need your IT board anymore. If you have a BFR strip, well, you could have the option to take it out, but I'm leaving it in because why not? Now take out the noisemaker. Forgot to mention in the last video, because we don't need the noisemaker anymore since the fan's single speed. You could leave it in, but I'll take it out because this is going to be a single speed conversion. Then take off the boost script and reverse script, converting it to single speed with reverse. Next, go to remote. So for example, we are going to be using Casablanca. You could use any remote, but you have to program the right scripts in. Like for example, we're going to use the Casablanca 99019 remote for this fan. The Casablanca Universal remote. Then go to script. Make sure the speeds are programmed correctly. So we got 15 for high, 11 for medium high, 8.7 for medium, and 3 for low. I think that's the right scripts. So you could use any control, but if you're using the light, if you want the light to work, you got to use a script from the remote. Like maybe I'd show you, this is part 1. Use the script, use this light script for light grouped in. So parent light bulb, and make sure the light's on here. Make sure the light's already in here, like I said. Now, next up, after we program the remote, this is for if you want non-reversible, but if you want reversible, or what you're going to do is go into motor set. Like this fan, like a customer. These aren't the Saturns from Little Havana, by the way, if you're wondering. A customer sent these in and asked to convert them to single speed because the Intellitouch controls or Intellitouch board's fried. This one didn't work at all, and this one has been having a problem where it's been like turning on and it automatically just turns off, and it had that same issue. It's not the capacitor, it's the board was failing. So, but we do have some Sarah boards, but we're gonna try experimenting with single speed. So, what to do for reverse? Copy the reverse script, and then we could use the script from this script came from a Delta 2, by the way. Paste into. So this is a script if you want to use the reverse switch. And now the one that's already converted over to single speed, go to switch, copy, then go into the Saturn and paste into Saturn. Alright, so here's reverse. Alright, so the reverse switch is installed. And everything's been installed. And do a final checkup. Make sure the scripts are set correctly. Like make sure the reverse switch is set. Go to remote. Make sure the remote is set. Because you don't want to have too high values. You want to have the kind of similar values to Intellitouch. Like high is 15 for this one. Medium high is 11, like speed 5. Medium's kind of like speed 4. And low is low. So there we go. Now we're going to test our fan that's converted to single speed. test the light first, and our light kit works. So there we go. Here's the light. Now let's test the fan. And speed one on the lowest speed. Then we'll test the speed. So this is low. Like you can use, like I said, you could use any wall control. Make sure the script is like the correct script. Like use the script from this remote. Like I'll show you part 2. Just keep in mind these Capistranos are off sale, and this is where the control came from. But I'll teach you a wall control method next once I can create a good 4-speed Emerson wall control. That can work with this fan, like a 4-speed slider, similar to what Cole has. And this is Cole Semenko's this is Vintage Fans and More's method on Roblox on how to convert a Casablanca fan to single speed. And if this fan did, well, I'm imagining doing the imaginary receiver for this remote, but if I'm programming a receiver for remote control, then feed the black, white, and blue wires in the motor housing, and put the receiver in there, and then put some set of black and white wires for the leads for the remote, and feed them up to the down rod. That's what you do for remote control single speed conversion if you're using a remote control and you will still want to use the hang true. But if you do want to use a wall control, then feed the black, white, and blue wires up to the motor, up to the canopy, the hang true. And just keep in mind to avoid the warranty. So here's medium. Here's medium high. And high. And I'm not going to do spin down, by the way, but let's test reverse. The reverse works. So here's a little reverse. So you know reverse works. And let's shut it off. There you go. That's how you convert a Casablanca Intellitouch fan, or with a bad board to single speed. Now, these aren't the Saturn from Little Havana. These ones are, and they're going to say Intellitouch, and these work fine. So they're going to go to the Malibu, by the way. But these Saturns were sent in by a customer who didn't want them anymore, and they were broken. So I figured why not do an experiment converting it to single speed. Anyways, thanks for watching. Enjoy, like, comment, and subscribe.